Welcome back. Today, I want to talk about a question I've been getting for my podcast from one of my listeners. So, thank you for doing that. If you've got a question yourself, then you can go to teachmetom.com/asktom. teachmetom.com/asktom. Just fill out the text field there with a question that you want me to ask. And I will try to answer it in one of the next episodes. And the question that I want to cover today is this. How to get and stay motivated to study. This person writes, ever since COVID lockdowns, I have felt that I have trouble with my motivation and self-discipline, something I never had an issue with in the past. I want to learn, but it's like something is stopping me. Do you have any ideas, Tom? So first of all, thank you for asking me that. It's the kind of thing where I think it really helps to understand why you want to learn programming, why you want to sit down and learn stuff that might feel complicated or complex at first. What's your idea? And I've got a visualization technique there, or a little exercise that I want to share with you. It's also one of the first, written in the first chapters of my book, Programming Secrets, if you want to get it. But I will lead you through it right now. And if you want, then you can share your thoughts and share your motivation, why you want to learn programming, with everybody else on Facebook. I will give you the URL then later. But first of all, let's step through this exercise. So, and I think that's kind of unusual to do that in a podcast that's covering programming, software engineering. But I think mindset is all that matters, really. If you get your mind right and if you understand why you're doing things, then it will help you push through and achieve your goals. Okay, so let's take maybe 5 minutes and sit yourself down somewhere where you will be undisturbed for the next 5 to 10 minutes, and where you would have a pen and paper ready. So if that's not possible for you right now, of course, please pause the podcast right now and continue when you've got time and you are in the mood and you're sitting in a place where you will be undisturbed. And I would assume that you now have a pen and paper ready, and I will give you the instructions. And then you can do it. You've got some time to do that. Take all the time you need. But I want you to think about what it would really mean to you if you would master programming, if you would continue your studies there, if you've already started. What would change in your life if you would continue to do that? What would you achieve? Would you have a different job, a different career? What would make things better for you? What would you have in your life once you've mastered this, once you've taken the next step towards learning programming? And how would this affect the people around you, your loved ones, your family, your friends? How would they see you differently? What would you tell them about your journey? How would it feel to have taken that next step? And really get into it, think about it, picture it, put some thoughts into it, put some emotion into it, most importantly. Nobody's judging you. This is just about you. Nobody knows what you're thinking. Nobody knows what kind of pictures, what kind of reasons why you want to continue learning and achieve and mastering programming, why you would like to do that. Think about how your life would change, your personal situation, maybe the job, the family, your hobbies. What will be different then? Of course, it's different for everybody. There's no right or wrong answers there. And if you go to Facebook, if you go to the URL, and I'm telling you that it will forward you to the right Facebook post, it's teachmetom.com/mywhy. So that's MYWHI, MyWhy, teachmetom.com/mywhy. It will be forwarded, you will be forwarded to Facebook, where people are sharing their why, sharing their reasons why they want to learn programming. There's students of mine, but it's also people just randomly stumbling upon my Facebook profile there and leaving their thoughts there. And maybe it will give you some ideas, some motivation, at least to think about it, to feel this out. Everybody has their own reasons why they want to achieve things, of course. But reading from other people Maybe gives you some idea of what would be your reasons. For example, Emmanuel says that creating apps that can help me run my business smoothly, as well as helping others. Marcella said, my independence to finally be doing something that matters. I have a passion for creating apps that relate to my hobbies and for my profession, to be able to buy the perfect home, to take care of my family, to be financially secure and independent, to never worry about anything but enjoying life and what it has to offer. And Nivina posted, I'm sitting in a nice garden during a hot summer day with ice cold lemonade. I have no worries about unpaid bills. My daughter has everything that she needs for a happy childhood. My husband is smiling, not tired as usual. We have a nice, warm, and lovely home and a nice family car. And when I look at the past, I see our life struggle, lack of money, hard, tiring jobs, constant struggle just for another day. But now we are traveling on holidays. We're visiting cool places like Egypt, Greece, Italy, Bahamas. We're simply enjoying every opportunity that life gives us. And if you picture something like that, I think it's easy to understand that this will motivate you. This will push you forward, even when it's hard, even when you feel like you have no real motivation or discipline to continue. So whatever it is that you're picturing, take time to picture it, to see it in your head, to feel it in your body, and then you write it down on your piece of paper, and then you put it somewhere where you can see it every day. You can put some relaxing music on, maybe you close your eyes before you visualize it, and then ask yourself, why am I dedicated to mastering programming here and now? What will my life look like after I have mastered it? What will have changed, right? And again, as I said, make sure to really get into it. Put some emotion in it. See it in front of you as if you've already achieved your goals, and feel it. Okay? And then you open your eyes and you write down what you saw, what you felt, taking all the time you need. Make sure to keep that piece of paper in a safe place. And if you want, you can share what you've written down with everybody else. Go to teachmetom.com/mywhy. And every time you feel stuck or you don't really feel like you want to continue, every time you feel frustrated, take out that piece of paper, take a deep breath and read it and picture what you wrote there and really feel your why. And this will give you the strength and the courage to continue.